You see them at the gym, on the beach, or just walking down the street. Guys who clearly take care of themselves and have physiques that put them in the top 1% of men. You wonder what they're doing differently, what secrets they know that you don't. Here's the truth. It's not about secret workouts or magic supplements. It's about habits. The guys with elite physiques have developed daily habits that compound over time to create extraordinary results. Today, I'm going to reveal the 10 habits that separate the top 1% from everyone else. What's up, guys? After studying elite athletes, physique competitors, and the most impressive natural physiques I've encountered, I've identified the common habits that all these guys share. These aren't complicated or extreme practices. They're simple, sustainable habits that anyone can implement. But here's the key. They do them consistently, without exception, for years. The difference between an average physique and a top 1% physique isn't talent or genetics. It's consistency with the right habits. A study published in the European Journal of Social Psychology found that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. But once these habits become automatic, they require no willpower or motivation. They just become who you are. The guys with the best physiques aren't constantly struggling with motivation or willpower. They've systematized their approach to fitness and nutrition so that doing the right things becomes as automatic as brushing their teeth. They've turned excellence into a habit rather than a goal. Today, we're breaking down the 10 habits that, when practiced consistently, will put you in the top 1% of men physically. These habits address training, nutrition, recovery, and mindset. Master these, and you'll join the ranks of men who stand out from the crowd simply by how they look and carry themselves. The first habit is tracking everything religiously. Top 1% guys know exactly what they're eating, how much they're lifting, how much they're sleeping, and how their body is responding. They don't guess or estimate. They measure and record. This level of precision allows them to make informed adjustments and ensures continuous progress. They track their workouts down to the specific weights, sets, and reps. They know if they're getting stronger week to week because they have the data to prove it. They track their food intake, knowing exactly how many calories and macronutrients they're consuming. They monitor their body weight, body fat percentage, and measurements regularly. This isn't obsessive behavior, it's strategic behavior. You can't manage what you don't measure, and you can't improve what you don't track. The guys with elite physiques treat their bodies like high-performance machines and monitor every input and output accordingly. Start by tracking your workouts in detail, including exercises, weights, sets, and reps. Use a food tracking app to monitor your caloric intake and macronutrient distribution. Weigh yourself daily at the same time and track the weekly average. Take progress photos and body measurements monthly. The data will guide your decisions and keep you accountable. The second habit is prioritizing protein above everything else. While average guys worry about complex carb cycling or exotic supplements, top 1% guys focus obsessively on hitting their protein targets every single day. They understand that protein is the building block of muscle tissue and the most important macronutrient for body composition. Research shows that consuming 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight optimizes muscle protein synthesis. But top 1% guys often consume even more, 1 gram per pound of body weight or higher. They spread this protein intake throughout the day, ensuring each meal contains 25 to 40 grams of high-quality protein. They plan their entire day around protein consumption. They know exactly what they're eating for each meal and snack to hit their protein targets. They carry protein sources with them and have backup options when plans change. Protein isn't an afterthought. It's the foundation of every nutritional decision. Make protein the non-negotiable part of every meal. Plan your meals around protein sources like lean meats, fish, eggs, and dairy. Calculate your daily protein needs and track your intake to ensure you're hitting your targets consistently. When in doubt, choose the higher protein option. The third habit is training with purpose and progression. Top 1% guys don't just show up to the gym and go through the motions. Every workout has a specific purpose, and they're constantly working to improve their performance. They follow structured programs that ensure progressive overload over time. They focus on compound movements that build the most muscle and strength efficiently. They prioritize getting stronger on key exercises rather than constantly switching routines. They track their lifts and always strive to beat their previous performance, whether through more weight, more reps, or better form. Their training is also periodized, meaning they plan different training phases throughout the year to optimize progress and prevent plateaus. They understand that you can't go all out year-round and plan deload weeks and recovery phases strategically. Choose a proven training program and stick to it for at least 12 weeks. Focus on getting stronger on the basic compound movements. Track every workout and always aim to improve your previous performance. Plan deload weeks every 4 to 6 weeks to ensure recovery and prevent burnout. The fourth habit is treating sleep like a performance drug. While average guys sacrifice sleep for work or entertainment, top 1% guys protect their sleep like their lives depend on it. They understand that sleep is when muscle growth, fat loss, and recovery happen. Poor sleep sabotages everything else they're doing. They maintain consistent sleep schedules, going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. They create optimal sleep environments, cool, dark, and quiet bedrooms that promote deep sleep. They avoid screens before bed and have consistent wind-down routines that signal their bodies to prepare for sleep. Research shows that men who sleep less than 6 hours per night have significantly lower testosterone levels and impaired recovery. Top 1% guys prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night without exception. They view sleep as non-negotiable as their workouts. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and stick to it every day, including weekends. Create a sleep-optimized environment with blackout curtains, comfortable temperature, and minimal noise. Develop a wind-down routine that starts 1 hour before bed. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. and screens after 9 p.m. The fifth habit is meal preparation and planning. Top 1% guys don't rely on willpower or good intentions when it comes to nutrition. They plan and prepare their meals in advance, ensuring they always have healthy options available. This eliminates decision fatigue and prevents poor food choices when they're hungry or stressed. They typically prepare 3 to 5 days worth of meals at once, portioning everything into containers for easy grab-and-go options. They always have protein sources cooked and ready, vegetables prepped, and healthy snacks available. When hunger strikes, the healthy choice is also the convenient choice. This level of preparation also saves time and money. Instead of spending time each day deciding what to eat or buying expensive prepared foods, they invest a few hours weekly in meal prep and reap the benefits all week long. Dedicate 2 to 3 hours weekly to meal preparation. Cook protein sources in bulk and portion them into containers. Prep vegetables and healthy snacks in advance. Always have backup protein sources like protein powder or canned fish available. Make the healthy choice the easy choice. The sixth habit is staying hydrated throughout the day. Proper hydration affects every aspect of physical performance and body composition. Top 1% guys drink water consistently throughout the day, not just when they're thirsty. They understand that even mild dehydration can impair workout performance, recovery, and cognitive function. They typically consume half their body weight in ounces of water daily, plus additional water during and after workouts. They start each day with water to rehydrate after sleeping and continue drinking water regularly throughout the day. Many carry water bottles with them to ensure consistent intake. Proper hydration also supports fat loss by helping the liver metabolize stored fat and reducing water retention. It improves skin appearance, energy levels, and overall health markers. Calculate your daily water needs and track your intake until it becomes habitual. Start each day with 16 to 20 ounces of water. Carry a water bottle and sip regularly throughout the day. Drink additional water before, during, and after workouts to replace fluids lost through sweat. The seventh habit is managing stress effectively. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which promotes fat storage and muscle breakdown. Top 1% guys have developed effective stress management strategies that protect their physique goals from the demands of modern life. They practice stress reduction techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga. They maintain work-life balance and set boundaries to prevent chronic stress. They view stress management as essential to their fitness goals, not as a luxury or afterthought. Many also use physical activity as stress relief, understanding that exercise is one of the most effective stress management tools available. They channel stress into productive activities rather than letting it accumulate and sabotage their progress. Develop daily stress management practices like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling. Set boundaries between work and personal time. Use exercise as a stress outlet. Identify your stress triggers and develop specific strategies to manage them effectively. The 8th habit is continuous education and adaptation. Top 1% guys never stop learning about training, nutrition, and recovery. They stay updated on the latest research and experiment with new techniques and constantly refine their approach. They view themselves as students of fitness rather than experts who know everything. They read books, follow evidence-based fitness professionals, and aren't afraid to admit when they're wrong or need to change their approach. They understand that what got them to their current level might not get them to the next level. This growth mindset allows them to continuously improve and avoid plateaus that derail most people's progress. They're always looking for ways to optimize their approach and aren't married to specific methods or dogma. Commit to reading at least one fitness or nutrition book monthly. Follow evidence-based fitness professionals and researchers. Experiment with new techniques while maintaining the fundamentals. Be willing to change your approach when evidence suggests better methods. The 9th habit is consistency over perfection. Top 1% guys understand that consistency with good choices beats perfection with inconsistent effort. They don't let one bad meal ruin their day or one missed workout derail their week. They focus on getting back on track quickly rather than dwelling on mistakes. They follow the 80-20 rule, where 80% of their choices are optimal and 20% allow for flexibility and enjoyment. This approach is sustainable long-term and prevents the all-or-nothing mentality that causes most people to quit. They also understand that progress isn't linear. They expect ups and downs and don't get discouraged by temporary setbacks. They measure success over months and years, not days and weeks. Focus on consistency rather than perfection. Aim for 80% compliance with your nutrition and training plan. Don't let one mistake derail your entire day or week. Get back on track with your next meal or workout. Measure progress over months, not days. The 10th and final habit is having a clear vision and strong why. Top 1% guys have compelling reasons for maintaining their physiques that go beyond just looking good. They might train to be better fathers, to set an example for their children, to maintain their health as they age, or to feel confident and capable in all areas of life. This deeper motivation keeps them consistent when motivation wanes and discipline is required. They've connected their fitness goals to their values and identity, making fitness a non-negotiable part of who they are. They also visualize their goals regularly and have clear pictures of what they want to achieve. This vision pulls them forward during difficult times and helps them make decisions that align with their long-term objectives. Define your deeper why for wanting a top 1% physique. Write down your goals and the reasons behind them, visualize your ideal self regularly, and use this vision to guide your daily decisions. Connect your fitness goals to your values and identity. These 10 habits might seem simple, but their power lies in consistent application over time. The guys with top 1% physiques aren't doing anything magical. They're doing the basics better than everyone else, day after day, year after year. They've turned excellence into a habit rather than an occasional effort. The compound effect of these habits is extraordinary. Each habit supports and amplifies the others, creating a lifestyle that naturally produces exceptional results. You don't need perfect genetics or unlimited time. You need the discipline to implement these habits consistently. Start by choosing 1 or 2 habits to focus on for the next 30 days. Once those become automatic, add another habit. Building all 10 habits simultaneously is overwhelming and often leads to failure. Focus on progression and consistency rather than perfection. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect for a few weeks. It's to build habits that will serve you for decades. The guys with top 1% physiques have been practicing these habits for years, and that's why they stand out from the crowd. If you're ready to develop the habits that will transform your physique and your life, I've created a complete habit-building system that makes implementing these changes simple and sustainable. It includes tracking tools, meal prep guides, and step-by-step protocols for building each habit. You can find the link in the description below. Which of these habits is your biggest weakness? Are you ready to commit to the consistency required for a top 1% physique? Either what's your deeper why for wanting to transform your body? Drop a comment and let me know what habit you're going to start with. And if this video inspired you to raise your standards and build better habits, make sure to subscribe for more content on developing the mindset and habits of elite performers. Thanks for watching, and here's to joining the top 1%.